Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel. We welcome you back to our live session where we generally look forward to your queries and respond back to them. So, yep, on a very short notice, coming back again. We generally have this session every Saturday when we connect live together and look forward to your concerns, questions, and help you understand the concepts much better. So, look forward to this live session to help you understand the concepts. And if in case you have any questions, we are all together here to respond and help you understand the concepts to get all that what you need in order to learn the concepts and have that clarity all together. We have been getting a lot of results from again our viewers where they say that the tutorials was really helpful and very helpful for them to get certified and pass their examination in one go. And thank you so much for all your valuable comments and feedback which you have been sharing with us, which certainly becomes very helpful for all our new visitors to the channel. That yes, the tutorial sources are quite helpful and referable, so people find it really trustworthy enough to get started and invest their time on. Without your feedbacks, without your comments, it won't be recommendable at all. Because of course, I can promote my own content, but when third party other person try to encourage those contents and say that yes, we have used it and it really pretty well works pretty well, that's where somebody generally have that trust factor built up that yes, this content will be very useful. And very first comment of the day is coming in from Anjum. Anjum says, "Hello, sir. I want to appear in upcoming event attempt." Yes, sure, Anjum. You can go ahead and look forward to it. Just let me know which examination you're looking forward to, and when are you planning to take up the examinations, so that I can provide you some tips or any questions if you may have. You can feel free to ask me. I'm all here to support you, respond to your queries, and help you understand the concepts so that you can look forward. Completion level on 18th December. Oh, that's good. So go ahead and go through all the tutorials, learn all the concepts you have. I see a lot of time, kind of another 20 days to hit the examination. So make sure that you go through the details and look forward to it. Regarding the questions, you have three official mock papers, which are the official recommended content. And I have recently started discussing about those. And I'm damn sure that by the time we reach that particular date, we will be pretty much done with all three mock papers discussion. So it will be very helpful for you to get the justifications, get the necessary tips that how exactly do you tackle these questions in the real examination, what observation you need to have, and how it will be simple enough for you to get the right answer. So make sure that you go through that tutorial which I recently started as a series to respond to all the sample questions so that people get a proper answer to every question and how to solve them. Okay, I think that's as of now. And yeah, I think I really have a very hectic and tight schedule to work upon. So you may expect some delays in the tutorials here and there. But yeah, I promise that at least some fixed videos will be available from now on. And we just started anyways, like 2 weeks back. We started with our sample question discussion playlist, and I think we have got that flowing well. And other than that, everything is all okay. So yeah, looking forward to more questions, people joining in. Go ahead and drop your questions. If you have anything related to certifications, anything related to testing, maybe your career path ahead as a QA, what should I do to grow in my career? Feel free to drop your queries and questions here on the chat box, and I would be more than happy to respond to you. Okay, I think we are having a very less crowd for today, but yes, I will still look forward for people to have any queries to drop on the chat box. If there are any people who are looking forward to have their queries resolved, feel free to drop them here. This session is exclusively to respond to your queries, and we don't have any stories to share. All right, and Jim also says how much time we need to spend on learning, sir. You generally have your own pace of learning. I think 15 days is more than enough if you have not yet started learning these concepts. All you would need is going through all the tutorials of the playlist, trying to understand the context behind it, understand the concept, and look forward to recall yourself that do you really understand from each word that what exactly the concept is all about, and how it would certainly help you to have everything in place. And once you're done with all the syllabus understanding, then look forward to solve some mock papers, sample questions to get the understanding that are you able to recall that learning when you have a question in front of you. How well do you understand a question? How well you get it right? Those things will be something important. On an average, people have finished this certification maybe sitting by 2 days also, 1 week also, 10 days as well, and more than 10 days as well. So this completely depends on you, how well you understand the context in a given number of days. So I would just say get started, and don't worry about the number of days. The moment you start, learning concepts, it will become more simpler and easier for you to understand the remaining part of it. All right, we got another one from Bhagya. Bhagya says, I'm appearing ISTQB exam tomorrow, sir. All the very best, Bhagya. I hope you are prepared well for your examination. If you've got one, just feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Any tips? Yeah, I was just talking to Anjum for the same, and you just need to make sure that you read the questions carefully during the examination, and patiently read the options as well, because everything depends on the way you read the question. Sometimes skipping a word while reading the question could be difficult, and at the same time, when you read the options, is equally important. A lot of people read the question, have the inference with them, but when they read the options, it becomes difficult. So make sure that you look forward to read and understand the questions as well as the options carefully before you look forward to the right answer. Okay. So all the very best for your examination, and do let me know if you need any further help. Sure, you're welcome. All right, I don't see much of a crowd coming in for today's session. We'll just see for another 5 minutes if there are no specific audience here looking forward to any questions today. We'll just call off for the day and continue next weekend. That should be fine. So let's see how well we have people joining in and looking forward to ask some queries. We would certainly look forward to respond to them. This hour is dedicated. So if there are any questions, just feel free to drop them. Yes, team, it's got a question which you want me to respond to. Feel free and drop that on the chat box. I would be more than happy to revert you on your queries and help you understand. Okay, we got another one from Anjum. So on some channel, I see some questions like equivalence separation. boundary value analysis. Yes, of course, that's not equivalence separation. It's more of like equivalence partition. So you can look forward to chapter 4 when you will be learning. So yes, this is all a part of syllabus, and yes, so there are technique-driven questions as well. So you will be very well covered that as a part of our tutorial. So make sure that you look forward to the chapter 4, which will be answering your questions there. So chapter 4 covers all different techniques. There are 10 techniques altogether, which we generally have in the chapter 4. Okay, looking forward to more questions. Seems like people are busy celebrating their weekend, and now I hope they don't have any specific questions. But yeah, as we generally know that if we have got this session, this will be organized. We'll look forward to questions. If there are no questions, there's no point waiting on this and being an idle. So we don't want to really create some sessions which do not have interactions involved. So Bhagya says, do we need to remember ISO standards for the exam purpose? No, they're only for your reference. If you want to explore, you can refer those ISO, but during the examination or for the examination, you don't need any ISO standards to be remembered. All right, we got another one from Malik. Malik says, in an ISTQB sample paper in their site, they have given defect management tool as an example of tool mostly used by dev. How come this is right? No, that's not correct. That's incorrect. I think I have discussed this with many other, learners, and I told them that they had a typo there. And this is not something which is used mostly by the developers. Defect management tool is something which is used by us because we generally spend time over there by creating defects, tracking defects, and monitoring them, and again marking them as closed. So that's not something which we really let developers use. It's more of like QA specific tool. Developers, moreover, they don't need that tool because that always shows them their problem, that these are the areas where you went wrong. So that's not really required. Okay. Okay, I don't know what you meant by saying read above, because I did that. Anshul says, kitne questions per passing marks, sir? So Anshul, basically you have 40 marks in the examination, and you have 26 or more to pass the examination. So you need to secure at least 26 out of 40 to pass the examination. Even if you get 25, it is considered as fail. So I'll also drop this for you. It's 26 out of 40. Okay, I think now people have started getting in sample question papers to practice from where I can get. I think you only have reliable source as istqb.org. There are 3 mock papers which you can make use of, and you can certainly look forward to them only as a reliable source of information. But all other portals which provide you mock papers are either wrong or maybe out of syllabus, which are no longer asked in the syllabus or does not even belong to the syllabus. So make sure that if you are visiting any of these portals, you have reviewed them before and then try to answer, because sometimes they can ruin your confidence as well and can certainly be conflicting. Okay, Malik says, thank you, sir. And also, can you suggest some proper site to appear for mock test? Yeah, I think I just answered that question. So that there are no such popular websites which have the right questions. Most of them are just copy paste. So whatever mistakes you'll find in one blog, you'll find the same in all other blogs as well. Shriman says, how many times can I write the exam in a year? So there are no limitations. Generally, there are gaps between, between one attempt to the second attempt. So generally, they give you a gap of around 15 to 20 days to take up the next attempt. So as far as you can have calculations of 20 days gap, you can go ahead and take up any number of examinations. Okay, so there are no limits or capacity on the number of exams to be taken. Sure, you're welcome. Yes, team, any more questions? Go ahead. I see the crowd is growing now, and we're looking forward to your questions. This live session is always to respond to your queries, help you understand the concepts, get your clarifications done through this live session. So make sure if you've got a question related to anything in testing, feel free to drop that on the chat box. I would be more than happy to respond to them. Any new upcoming batch to join? Not certainly for the month for this year. I think we may have a batch in the month of January because I'm highly occupied for the next month, and no weekends are available. So we may look forward to the next session, which is in the month of January. I'm not sure if you have time till then, but yeah, that's only the possibility. All right, Bhagya says in ISTQB site we can many sample paper which are good to practice. Yes. Sure, Srimant, you can wait for that, and I'll certainly share the details on my YouTube channel on the community page. So make sure you follow that. I also post it on my LinkedIn page. So if you are following me on LinkedIn, it would be a great option for you to get reminded of that when the next batch is happening. Sure, you're welcome. Yes, team, anyone else has any other questions, any doubts, any clarification? We are here looking forward to your queries, looking forward to your questions, listening to your problems, and trying to give a appropriate solution to that, which will be helpful for you on long run to get understanding at the same time, get certified with the certifications, which would be quite helpful for anyone to be certified globally with what you do. All right, we got another one. Hero says, Neeraj, I passed my exam a week ago. Thank you for your hard work with your content. Thank you so much for being online and letting us know about your result. It's a really great news when somebody lets us know that the content was useful and they could succeed in their certifications, because the only reason of creating these good quality material is to help individuals to learn without investing a lot of heavy cost, which people are charging outside. So we just wanted to give you that platform where we don't compromise on the quality, but give you that detailed material, detailed information, what one can just read, follow, and get certified. So congratulations once again, Hero, and we look forward to you for all our upcoming sessions. Bhagya says, after foundation certification, which certification would you suggest? Yeah, I think you can look forward to Agile certifications, or you can also look forward to, the domain-specific certifications, and whatever certifications we have, like performance testing certification or mobile application. So if you are specific to a practice, you can look forward to them, and that could be another option for you. Or you can certainly look forward to Agile certification, which would add some value to your portfolio. Sure. Okay, Shriman says, hearty congratulations, Neeraj. Congratulations for what? Did I miss anything? And Angshu says, not able to paste here. Can you kindly check? No, I don't have any notification for any pending chat. Angshu, I'm not sure what are you trying to paste. There are certain copyrights, also the policy, content policy of YouTube. Based on that, maybe it will be getting rejected. So as far as it does not have a hyperlink, as far as it is not a URL, you can enter anything here. Sample paper 1, question number 35. Can you please check? They have given answer as B. Yeah, I think, yeah, we just discussed, right? I told you, okay, question number 35. So that certainly does not belong to the chapter 6. Give me a moment. I may have to open that page where I can see that. Okay, it might need some time for me to go through the question. If you can have some moment, I can certainly look forward and respond to you. So question number 35 is about the approach. The project develops a smart heating thermostat. The control algorithms of the thermostat were modeled as MATLAB and Simulink models and run on the internet connected server. The thermostat uses the specification of the server to trigger the heating valves. The test manager, as a test manager, has defined the following test strategy in the test plan. Acceptance test for the whole system is executed as an experience-based test. The control algorithm on the servers are checked against standard of the energy saving regulation. The functional test of the thermostat is performed as risk-based testing, okay, and security tests via the internet are executed together with external security experts. What four common types of test strategy approaches did the test manager implement in the test plan? Okay, so we have methodical, analytical, reactive, and regression. So no, reactive is not here, and we are not even talking about regression here. So A is not the answer. B, analytical. Analytical is for the risk-based testing. Yes. Standard and compliant. Standard compliant is for the second, which is control algorithm on the server, which is going to be standard. And consultative is experience-based, true, and reactive. The security tests via internet are executed together with external security. This is consultative. And acceptance test, reactive, no. Model-based, methodical, analytical, and consultative. Models. I don't see models here. That could be another thing. Push 4 is reactive. Regression, consultative. No. I think the other options are quite irrelevant, and the right answer is supposed to be B itself, because risk-based testing is the analytical one, and control algorithm will be the standard one. So that's standard compliant. Then the further again risk-based testing, but with this we have experience-based, that is the consultative, and approach one is reactive. So exploratory testing is a common technique. So as you proceed, you identify things. So exploratory, when you talk about that, right? When you generally perform them, you look forward to have interactions as you proceed with the application, and as application unfolds, you see several outcomes which you would love to test again. So reactive is something which can be used in that case, and that's where the B is correct answer. That's not wrong. So that's correct, which covers all the 4 approaches. All right, we have Tiraj with us. Tiraj says, "Hi sir, I'm from Sri Lanka and I hope to sit for foundation level exam on tomorrow. Is there any specific chapter to look into?" Of course, the chapter 4 and 5 would be more crucial. As you know that 20 questions will be appearing from chapter 4 and 5 together out of 40. So that has the major share. So we don't want you to compromise on that part. Make sure that you take care of chapter 4 and 5 very crucially, and the other chapters will certainly give you the 6 marks what you need, or maybe more. So as far as you have that desirable score which makes you pass, that's enough. So 4 and 5 will play a vital role. Don't have any excuse on that part. Other than that, certainly the other parts can be still okay. But other simple chapters are simple. We do understand at the same time that chapter 4 and chapter 5 are slightly which needs more effort compared to the other chapters. But yeah, that would be my guidance if you want me to highlight on any specific chapters to look into. All right, I think I'm pretty much caught up with all the questions here on the chat box. If you're looking forward to more questions, please feel free to drop them. I'm here for another 4 minutes and we'll be calling off the session for today as we don't have a larger audience joining us in today. So we'll be closing it another 3 minutes or so. So if you've got any questions, those who are online on this live session, feel free to let me know. We can certainly take up the questions which you want me to answer. Okay, 2 more minutes to go from our live session. I think we don't have much questions for today. We're looking forward to still to answer any questions if we have in the last minute. And would like to close with all the responses people may have for today. But no worries, we always have a next session. If you, in case you could not ask your questions today, you can always drop me back, comment on the channel, and I will look forward to them to respond to you. Okay, Neil Chavan says, can you give some information about Scrum Master? Of course, so the Scrum Master generally is responsible for driving the Agile team and responsible for coordinating with all the specific ceremonies like sprint planning, retrospective, stand-up calls, and must have skill set of doing several other calculations like defining the team velocity, defining the team capacity, and guiding the team with all necessary inputs to achieve better goals from the sprint. And at the same time, responsible for coaching the team from the agile perspectives and following the principles of agile. So Scrum Master altogether should be responsible for coordinating with the team, getting the work done, at the same time helping them to understand that what exactly are the protocols to be followed. And yes, you can look forward to be a Scrum Master with those capabilities. All right, Anshu says, I thought statements are sequential. In that way, statement 3 is analytical. No, it was random order. I hope you got that. So it was not very sequential altogether. In that case, none of the options are correct. So it's more of like match the following kind of thing. They just give you the random values for that. Okay, so I think we are hitting our 30-minute slot for today. We didn't have much of the audience, but yes, I would like to thank all the participants who joined us in today's session, making it really grateful. But just because we don't have great questions and a lot of participants joining in, I just don't want to be idle on this session, where the session gets recorded on YouTube without speaking anything. So no worries, team. If you've got any more questions, you are always free to drop a comment to me, reach out to me over the LinkedIn. I would be more than happy to respond to your queries even offline. So feel free, reach out to me, and I'll be there to respond to you and answer your questions. So that's all from today's live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. Take care and stay safe. See you next weekend. Bye bye.